Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to start off with saying thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback I got on my last video, which was a makeup tutorial. And I want to thank you guys because you gave me like such good feedback and I can't wait to do more videos for you guys. Okay, so today on the agenda, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup tutorial for you guys and pretty much what I do on an everyday basis. So yeah, let's get started. So first I start off with a nice fresh face, which I just wash my face. And then afterwards, just to get like all the rest of the gunk off, I usually wipe my face with a face wipe. And the ones that I'm using right now are the Say Yes to Cucumber face wipes. They're really nice. They smell like cucumber. So yeah, I just wipe my face down with one of those. The smell of cucumber and you feel like you're at a spa. Okay, and then right after I do that, go figure, I moisturize my face with a Say Yes to Cucumber moisturizer, which I really like this brand, so it's like the matching set, I guess you could say, because they're both Say Yes to Cucumber. Ta-da! I really like this moisturizer. I use it every day and every night before I go to bed, and it's just really nice to keep my skin moisturized because my skin is actually kind of combination. Sometimes it could be oily, but a lot of times recently it's been dry, probably because it's winter time. My face just gets very dry during the winter, so I like to always keep it moisturized and nice. Okay, so now that I've moisturized my face, now I'm going to use my primer. I usually just add my primer right to like my T-zone area, right underneath my eyes, my nose, and in the middle of my forehead. So for my primer, I usually use the POREfessional Matte Rescue from Benefit, and I use the one that's in the gel form. And do you see how thin that is? It's like almost out. Let's see what I can squeeze out of this. 1 second. We got some. But I mean, a little really does go like a long way. I don't really need that much. But yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely running low on it, so a little does go a long way, but I'm obviously gonna have to replace that bottle soon because it's getting low. But just right now, it's kind of not one of my like necessities that I need right now. Definitely with my expenses for like makeup, I try to like stay away from buying products that like I don't really need like right now at the moment. It's just a primer and I only use it on like my T-zone, so really it doesn't make a difference right now to use it or to like buy a new one. And like later when it gets down to it, I will buy a new one. But like as of right now, it's not that crucial to my makeup plan, so yeah. Okay, so now that we primed my face and everything, I usually would go on to doing my foundation, but actually recently I've been doing my eyebrows first before my foundation, so I'm gonna do that. So for my brows, I just use this brow pencil, which has a spoolie on one side and then like a little brow brush on the other side. And then I'm using this brow product, basically like a gel and then 2 powders. So first I just brush up my brows to get them like all in place and straight. They're actually pretty thick, so I don't need to fill them in like too much, but I do like to fill them in a little bit. And so I'm just gonna take the gel. I actually start in like the center and just like start swiping because I basically like to see like how full I'm gonna get them. And then I start going to the outer edge. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm just gonna like carve out my brows with concealer, which I actually don't really use concealer for this. I actually use just a lighter foundation shade. I'm using the Makeup Forever foundation stick in the shade 153. It's not like too off for my skin tone because like it's actually the foundation that I used to use like 2 foundations ago because like I got the wrong shade. So now I just use it as like a concealer. So those are my brows, and now I'm going to move on to foundation. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation, and I'm in the shade 300. So I usually just take it out and like pump it on my face. So there it goes. Okay, so as it's dripping, I take a Real Techniques beauty blender because regular beauty blenders are way overpriced. I'm not going to pay $20 for a sponge. So yeah, I use the Real Techniques beauty blender and the Urban Decay all-nighter spray, and I just spray my beauty blender to get it wet. And then we blend. I think I kind of put a lot, like I definitely did not need this much, but it's fine. Also, do you guys see this huge goose egg of a pimple? Yep. So we're gonna try to cover that up. Oh. It's like one of those ones that hurt. Ow. But I did cover up. And then I usually just like wipe off my lips with a makeup wipe because I don't like how the foundation looks like all over my lips. Okay, so next I'm going to take the lighter shade of foundation that I used earlier underneath my eyebrows, and I'm going to use it as concealer underneath my eyes. I usually just use it like to brighten up my eyes, but I definitely don't need a lot. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and it's in the shade 20. And then I usually just tap some into the lid and then get a different Real Techniques beauty blender and then dip it in. Definitely I always make sure to have 2 different beauty blenders, one for liquid and one for powder, just so I don't get them all mixed up and like crusty, and then I just tap it underneath my eye. And this Maybelline powder is like super mattifying and like really nice actually for a drugstore powder. And I usually get all my setting powders from the drugstore because they're actually pretty good. So definitely that one, the Maybelline powder, is really nice. It's like super mattifying. It definitely keeps you matte like all day, whether you're setting your under eyes and your foundation too. Okay, so now to add more like dimension into my face, I'm gonna like contour my cheekbones. And for that, I'm gonna be using the Soap & Glory Wonderbronze Supernatural Sunkissed Shimmer Brick. And I usually just use this nice like contour brush. And then for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This bronzer is like really nice. I feel like it brings like a lot of color back into my skin. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing blush, and I'm using this. I know this one's from Milani. I'm not sure what it's called because like the back is kind of like, oh wait, I can kind of see. Romantic Rose. I'm pretty sure it says Romantic Rose, but the actual blush like used to be one of those blushes that looked like a rose. Like it was in the shape of a rose, and it was really pretty, and that's what like originally drew my eye to the product, but it actually ended up being like a really good blush. Okay, so now it's like time for the main event because we're on to highlighter. It's like the best part of the makeup routine, right? So for my highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter, and this is what it looks like. This highlighter is like really pretty and like so blinding. Just wait. Like, yeah, look how pretty. Oh, I honestly get shocked every day. Like, this is my everyday makeup routine. I use this every day and I'm still shocked like every time I use it. It's so blinding, it's so pretty. You need to get it. Not sponsored. Pretty. Wait for this side, wait for this side. Oh yeah. It's always like beautiful when you first put it on. Put a little on the nose. Cupid's bow, and we'll put a little bit above my eyebrows. And there's my highlight. And I truly don't do eyeshadow like every time I do my makeup, but I do kind of like to go all or nothing usually, like either nothing on my eyes or like full like hardcore everything on my eyes, like a look, you know? So for today I'm not gonna do my eyeshadow, but I will just like curl my eyelashes and like put some mascara on because that's what I would normally do if I'm not putting on eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use this everyday like curler. And then for my mascara, I'm going to be using this like Maybelline mascara. I'm not sure what it's called because it's like all faded around it because I always use this one. But if you just go into the drugstore and you see like this mauve pink one, and yeah, that's the one that I use. It just has like a really nice application, and it doesn't like hurt my eyelids or my eyelashes when I put it on because like, I don't know, some mascaras like hurt. Like the brush is too like pokey or something, but this one has like a really nice application. Okay, so those are my eyelashes, and then lastly I'm just gonna finish it off with some lip gloss because I really don't like wearing that much like lipstick because like it gets a little crusty during the day and it's just like way easier to just use lip gloss. And the one that I actually use is actually a lip plumper, which I don't know, I don't really care about the lip plumper, but this one, the name is not that good. Okay guys, so that's it for my everyday makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked this video. You guys requested it. And yeah, this is pretty much how I just do my everyday like natural makeup. I really didn't do my eyeshadow in this look, basically just because I don't have like a normal eyeshadow look I do. Usually every time I do my eyeshadow, it's pretty much different, and I always like to try new things so I can get better at my makeup. So yeah, that's why I didn't do my eyeshadow. But that's it for this week's video, and I hope you guys liked it. Comment down below if you've ever used any of the same products as me, or if you've wanted to ever try any of the products that I use. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.